How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Yamsy Boy, and we are here for day 11 of Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last thing we did was we did all the side activities that we could do before tackling the main story part at the beginning of the part 3 of Act 2, I believe. And so now, we're about to go raid some shrines for some ore. So we can make a better sword for a robot. So let's go get started on that.
Hey, Koa. Where do you want to go?
Where do I want to go? Let's see. Where was Terra Shrine? Here. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Oh. Hello, creepy girl. Why are you here? Why do you know these things, Beryl? I don't understand. Well, this didn't look like this before. Everything's really green now. Well, we're here. The higher elements seem to be in effect too. First, we'll need to make our way to the door farther inside. Roger. Stay vigilant, please. Can we just teleport there? Because we've been here before. Okay, this is it. What, is it magically gonna open now? Do it. Well, we made it this far without any problems. I mean, we walked a total of, like, 30 steps. Because, you know, teleport. I don't think any monsters are going to appear like they did before, either. I think that's the last of seeing someone else's memories, too. Step aside, I'll open it. You will? Why can you do this?
Shrine of radiance crafted by the gnomes.
Gnomes?
By the hand of the spirits, open your doors and guide us to the proving grounds.
This series has gnomes now. Hey, Montano. Thanks, dude. It actually opened. And you knew how to do that all this time? Sure did. I've never heard that incantation before either. I learned it from the Elder a long time ago. I suppose she thought you weren't ready for it. Oh, that's not very fair. Anyway, now we can advance into the proving grounds. In their depths is where we'll find the crystallized Zemurian Ore. You'll find that trial I mentioned before, too. You'll need to be careful. Bring it on. Woohoo! Time to do some treasure hunting. Emma not good enough to chant that
Let's
spell.
not overestimate ourselves. Stay...
This one's dangerous.
Big rip for the best
Stand
caster in the game.
Now. I'll back you up.
Okay, I just noticed I had 5 points.
move. Leave it to me!
Here I go.
No. Oh, she can go first with one of those moves. Heat wave. It might kill.
Now.
How am I with spinning burst points? I pretty much use them freely until I feel like I'm getting toward the end of a dungeon. Then I try to save them up for whatever boss is coming up. Remember this guy? What, the demon I just killed? Okie doke. I keep trying to sprint like it's Star Ocean. The heck is this? Stone bridge? Yeah, it looks like it'll take a fair amount of force to get it to budge, though. To lower the bridge, it will need to be attacked using a rank B or higher certain... Did it. I guess... My guess is that it was...
Beginning
strike.
combat. I'll handle it.
And Laura has that.
You're finished.
I haven't seen this one yet. Yo! He got shadow clones, man!
We aren't done yet.
Okay. Got it. I'll back you up. It's over.
Let's move. Second form. Damn! Now's our chance.
An opening.
Too slow. Now. I'll back you up.
Leave this to me. Ha!
Get smacked.
We should keep going.
Also, the background music of this place is kinda crazy. Is this, like, English? I definitely can make out some English
We
words,
have
but it also
nothing to
sounds like it's
fear.
being pronounced weirdly.
My turn. Got it. I'll back you up.
Here I go. Burn to ash. Fall! Now! Now, Laura!
Leave this to me. Our fighting was in perfect sync.
Thought I could keep...
Oh, I came from that way. Damn it, this isn't Star Ocean. Get done. Come on.
We'll have
Fine.
to fight our way through. My turn. Now. I'll back you up.
My turn. Now's our chance.
An opening. Our fighting was in perfect.
The muscle memory.
Take care around that one.
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn. Gather on my blade.
Okay. 1, 2. And done. Now. I'll back you up.
Not dark
my turn.
breath. What does that even smell like? Do I want to know?
Arcus activate.
Leave this to me.
Now. We should be safe now.
I did it!
No,
I feel strong with success.
That should suffice.
naturally.
Okay. Wait, what's that red X over there? Not Star Ocean. Oh, it's another bridge.
The advantage is ours.
Okay.
Here I go! Now!
An opening! My turn. No escape! Sire! You still have a lot of training to do.
Oh, Tauros and Domination combined. Pretty much just one-shots any encounter. And takes out like 3/4 of a boss's HP.
Stay on guard, everyone. That's no ordinary foe.
Hey, wait a minute.
The adversary.
These are like the bosses of the other shrines. Can I hit all of them? No.
1, 2. And grab. Got it. Let's get this over with.
Understood!
Let's move! Second form, Gale!
Leave this to me.
It's my turn. Let's keep going. That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
Ancient Glyph. I think that's one of the highest tier Earth spells. Yeah. But it's not really worth equipping on its own. At least not in exchange for anything else she has.
Please, take care around that one. This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
Let's move! Alright,
Don't
let's
worry,
do
we
this!
got this.
Leave it to me. Okay.
Onward! No escape!
Sneeze.
It's my turn. I'll handle it. Let's keep going.
I welcome
No,
all
I was
challengers.
going after your friend.
I'll handle it.
Rude.
Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
An opening!
Of course! Now! Let's keep going. I've got it.
Dang it!
Ooh,
Now I
let's
lost
get
my
this over
advantage
with.
on this one.
My turn.
See what you did, stupid butterflies.
Too slow. Got it. I'll back you up. Too slow. Got it. I'll back you up.
Murakumo combined
Let's
with
move.
Wrath is a lovely thing.
Second form. Gale! Now!
An opening! My turn. Ha! We should keep going.
Never used it in CS2. Yeah, I kind of got the idea when I was looking around the internet what good quartz combinations were.
We have nothing to fear.
And the fact that Murakumo gives bonus to evasion, on top of increasing the damage of your crit attacks, and the fact that Wrath makes an automatic crit every time you counter,
It's over.
My
that
turn.
just sounded too good to pass up.
Now! Let's go, everyone!
Understood!
This is probably a bit overkill. So not only is she an evasion
This is
tank,
our real
but
power.
she's a really powerful evasion tank too. Building up burst points like nobody's business. Oh my god, you can climb down ladders faster now! Let's go! I used to have to just turbo
Now's our
mode past
chance.
that.
Let's get him!
I'll handle it.
My turn. Burn to ash. Fall! Now!
An opening! My turn. Die! We should keep going. Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
Lisa and Fee. It's whispered among Jaegers that Class 7 will take out anyone, if the price is right. They'll just charge you a little fee. Okay. Machias and Milliam. Milliam tried to run after Machias caught her sneaking food, but she stopped dead in her tracks when he shouted, "Don't you move another millimeter!" I'm defeated. Ah, crap. I can't change party members right now.
Let's get this over with. Okay. I'll back you up.
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Behold the knight of the Arcade School! Radiant Wall!
try.
Too slow. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
I did it!
Not bad.
I feel stronger. Done.
That should suffice.
Ooh, nice. New S-break. And now we got Genbu. Attacks and crafts can cause poison or petrify. Okay. I'm just gonna get the PS4 version. In fact, I already got the PS4 version of Cold Steel 3 for like $14 on Amazon. So I'm just gonna make the switch over there because even to this day, there's still no release date. It's just sometime this year. It's apparently not going to be the same release date as like the Switch version. So I'm just like, you know what, screw it.
Please, take care around that one. Yeah! This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
I'll handle it. Now.
I'll back you
Two
up.
copies? Why do you have two copies?
Second form. Get him! Now!
An opening.
You're finished!
Onward. Yeah!
Here I go.
Arcus activate. Ha!
Okay.
I get it.
My turn.
Here I go.
Arcus activate.
My
Now.
Let's keep going.
Naturally.
Yeah, that makes more sense if, you know, you're buying them as they come out.
Let's not overestimate ourselves. Stay focused.
Earth Bell. Okay. Was there something I missed? I think there might have been. Let me head back and go check. I know I skipped the other bridge that I knocked down because I figured it was moving me forward in the dungeon. Okay, this is the entrance. Okay. I think I got everything except for the blue chest because I can't. Alright, let's move on. see a teleporter and a rest stop. That means there's a boss. Oh, well, hello. I wasn't expecting this. This seems to be the deepest part of the shrine. Look over there. Is that the ore? Yeah, that's exactly what we're here for. A high-purity crystal of Zemurian Ore, formed by the power of the septium veins over a very, very long period of time. Just be ready. We're about to have a visitor. What do you... I think she means that. What? Magic Knight Direwolf. Is that a Magic Knight? Another one? So this must be our trial. If you want that Zemurian Ore, you're gonna need to overcome it. Bring it on. Right. Yeah, it's a big boy. I've beaten some big boys before.
Let's move. Here goes. Overdrive. All right, let's do this.
Understood. Onward.
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
Understood.
I'll handle it. We're finished. Full speed ahead.
Nice chomp.
Of course.
Let's see. I could use a Zerum powder. It's kind of a good item to just blow to get a slightly stronger S-break for Laura, but also might be worth. Heck it.
Now. Behold the light of the Orchard School.
It just still hit like a truck.
Radiant Wall.
I don't like that. I definitely don't like that.
Too slow. Got it.
I'll back you up.
Here I go. Now, let's go, everyone.
Why do so many bosses have HP recovery moves? Such a pain.
I'll handle it. Too slow. Now.
I'll back you up. Of course.
Thanks.
Rise, great towers.
I just realized I should have waited until he used up this move, because then his defense buff would have fallen off. Still hurt. Or not. Stop that.
Okay. Too slow. Now. I'll back you up. Too slow. Got it. I'll back you up. I'll handle it. Now. I'll back you up.
Why is he getting so many turns? Oh,
Too slow.
speed buff, right.
Now. I'll back you up.
Here I go. Sit.
Unforgivable.
Hey,
My
thanks.
turn. Now. Let's get this over with.
All right,
Leave it to
leave
me.
this to me. Leave this to me. Right. Overdrive. Now's our chance.
Got you. Here I go. Now's our chance.
An opening.
You're finished.
GG. Random
Our fighting was in
helpful
perfect sync.
item hidden behind giving a bird a random fish. That certainly sounds random.
I've only just begun.
A matter of course.
Good. I think that's the last we'll see of that. Yep, we're done. Certainly didn't go down without a fight. Right, let's grab it and get out of here. Glab it? Let's glab it. Okie doke. It looks even bigger from close up. That's what she said. Yeah. Although, considering how long it's had to form, that's hardly surprising. Still, if we work together, we should be able to carry it back to the Courageous. Okay, so can we break off like small pieces of that to make party member weapons? Please? Boy, the others back on the ship are going to be stunned when they get a load of this thing. Well, we've done what we need to here. Now it's all just a case of whether this could be made into a weapon for Valimar. And the only one who's going to know that for sure is George. Come on, let's head back and see what he thinks. Over here. Good job. Laura, not everything can be solved by hitting it with your sword. Sometimes doors just open. Alright, that's it for Terra Shine. Laura, please. Upon returning to the Courageous, they hurriedly carried the Zemurian ore they had obtained to where George was waiting. So, this is a Zemurian Ore crystal, huh? It's even cooler than I thought it'd be. You brought back a real treat this time. We couldn't believe our eyes when we first saw it. So, what do you think? Think you'll be able to make a new weapon for Valimar? It's hard to say, honestly. It seems really difficult to work with, and then there's the matter of getting enough of it to make something with. I feared as much. Hey, Psycho, just in time. I find it hard to imagine that this will be enough to make a Tachi large enough for Valimar to use in combat. I doubt this will be enough for Professor Schmidt to start helping out either. Well, all we can do is gather a lot more. There are 3 other spirit shrines in Eastern Erebonia. Just get through the other trials and you should have enough. You make it sound so easy. Feel free to volunteer if you have any brighter ideas. Like Elliot said, we'll just have to do what we can and gather a lot more. This'll be a piece of cake! So, what we got now is enough for me to get a feel on how to work with it, and maybe make me a few person-sized weapons? And to do that, I'm gonna need to set up a proper workshop on the ship. Then by all means, do so in this area here. My brother would have no objections. Thank you, Your Highness. Yes, thank you. I'll get right to work. If you get a chance, would you mind helping me out, Rin? You'll be the one who has to carry whatever we end up making into combat, so it'd help to have you here. I'd be happy to. Choosing to help George make his workshop will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Okay. Do I have any of those? I don't think I do. No, they're all reported. And I'm pretty sure I've recruited everybody that I can right now. Let me take a peek. Doesn't really look like it. Alright, what you need? I want to turn this into a workshop for creating Valimar's Tachi. If you get the chance, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out. Thanks. Well then, do you think you could bring me my tools from over in the Orbital Factory? You mean the one that's like 10 feet over there? Sure. Pointless busy work. That's just a poopy sold-out sword. Yeah, this should work for now. Hey, let's see if we can process this Zemurian Ore. Already? We're going to start by reinforcing Valimar's existing blade, right? Kind of your way of prepping for the real thing? That's the idea, yeah. I just want to get a feel for what it's like to work with, and it'll give you a stronger sword to use in the meantime. Let's get to work. Of course. I mean, that's cool and all, but you could get a feel for working with the ore by making party member weapons for me. Like a Laura sword, for example. No? Okay. Yo, it's Christmas Eve! Is Santa gonna bring us more ore? Probably. Oh wait, we're Santa! Whoa. Valimar, your new blade is quite impressive. Yeah, it came out pretty well. Although the base weapon is still the same as the Soldat's. Unlike the Soldat's blade, however, I can feel mana radiating from it now. I expect it'll be able to hold a significantly keener edge than before. I'm amazed you managed to process that stuff. A hunk of crystal like that must have been a real pain to work with, huh, George? Well, if anyone could, it's you. I wouldn't have been able to do much with it if not for you guys' help. That we got this far is a real testament to our combined efforts. I'm not sure our contributions can even compare to what you've done. And I'm grateful for it. I'm sure the battles ahead are gonna go a lot more smoothly thanks to this. We're lucky to have you on our side, George. Now all you gotta do is take it into a real fight and see how it feels. Right. We should get Valimar to give it a couple good swings.
Oh, you're all still here.
Yes? What's the matter, Captain? Where's your hat?
Toa?
What's wrong? It's not like you to be so flustered. It's terrible.
Is it now?
We got an emergency report in from the Twin Dragons Bridge. It's Keldic. Keldic's...
Let me guess. Keldic is giving me an opportunity to test out this new weapon. Is that about right?
Keldic?
What happened to Keldic?
It was set on fire! By the Kreutzen Provincial Army!
Wow.
What?
That would be your family, wouldn't it, Eustace?
What?
What's your dad doing? Other than being an asshole like always. No fighting, just sad. Well, that just feels bad. They set a course for Keldic and hurried there as fast as their legs could carry them. Yes, their airship legs. Once they arrived, a number of them disembarked to assess the situation, instructors Sarah and Eustace included. I mean, that's pretty much how I do my party anyway. Quick question. Was it okay that I did this before doing the other shrines? Can I still go back to those shrines and get more ore after this? Yes, question mark. This is a triggered story. I'm certainly triggered. This is awful. How could they? The Grand Market seems to have taken the brunt of it, too. The fact that this was the work of the Provincial Army themselves is distressing, to say the least. I can't believe this. Let's have a look around town. We should pay a visit to both the Market Manager and the 4th Armor Division, too. You guys okay? Not Louise, too. Excuse me, but how's she holding up? Has she been given medical treatment? Father Zerbel's already tended to her, but apparently the blow to her head was so strong, he can't be sure if she'll make it. Louise, please open your eyes, I'm begging you. You two seemed like good friends from what I've seen. Yeah, We got to know each other from my visits to Weathercock whenever I was in town for New York. New York. New York. Work. Why the fuck did I say New York? That confused even me, and I make slips of the tongue on the daily. New York. Hell yes. Definitely. A term they will be saying in this universe. But I'm not going to be able to do anything for her staying here. Let's go. We need to see how things are elsewhere. Right. Well, I have a feeling this might do a very good job of turning Eustace even more against his dad.
She wasn't the only familiar face either.
They seem to have enough medicine at least, but...
Oh, Claire. And Nightheart. Oh, and Elliot's dad. What's going on, guys? Oh, I see you've all arrived. Lieutenant General Craig, Major Nightheart. I see the RMP is here as well. Thank you for coming, everyone. I presume you were all contacted? That's right. We came as soon as we heard. Is this the work of who I think it is? It is, as you suspect. This was done by none other than the Kreutzen Provincial Army's soldats. That's absurd. For what reason? So it seems they have no issue with raising the very lands they're meant to protect. Unfortunately, it's very real. Apparently, they broke through a gap in our line of defense at the Twin Dragons Bridge. According to the report, there were a number of Jaegers within their ranks too. Duke Alborea has been hiring the Northern Jaegers throughout this war. They were behind the attack on Ymir too. That explains things. Raising towns like this is one of their specialties. And if they had soldats supporting them too. This couldn't have ended any other way. We arrived on the scene as fast as we could and managed to fight them off while evacuating the townsfolk, but they had already retreated towards Bereahard and formed a defensive line by the time the 4th Armored Division arrived. The townsfolk readily accepted us after the Provincial Army was forced to retreat from Twin Dragons Bridge. It's clear this was intended to punish them for that as an example to others. Even then, though, there's just no excuse for this. This reminds me of what Rufus and Vita said, actually.
I beg to differ. The presence of soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
They're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
Rufus said that? Oh, Vita. The fear this attack has instilled in the townsfolk seems to be a testament to those words. Thanks to the soldats, it's safe to say they succeeded in their aim. Even we of the RMP felt somewhat powerless before them. Especially since we couldn't prevent that fatality. Someone died? In a war? Wait, someone passed away? The market manager, I'm afraid. Eyewitness reports say that he got caught in the debris while aiding the townsfolk's evacuation. That's awful. He never even got the chance to repay him for helping us while we were here. Regardless, we plan to strengthen our defenses while preparing for countermeasures against Bereahard. I advise that you keep your distance from Keldic for a while. Do engrave this horrid sight into your minds, however. This is no mere minor conflict. It's an all-out war. Never forget that. Sag, dude. No. Why, Otto? Please, come back to me! You're all from Thor's, correct? He fell victim to one of the Soldot's attacks while evacuating the townsfolk, I'm afraid. I did everything in my power to save him, and yet... we heard. How could this happen? The market manager's always done everything he could to protect this town. But now he's went and gave his life for us. No one loved this town more than Otto. This just goes to prove that. Why did things end up like this? What are we even supposed to do? I guess we're supposed to stand around being sad for now. Ah yes, very vocal, active voice we got there. Okay. We've got a decent grasp on the situation in Celtic now. Should we head back? I'm not sure, actually. Is there anything to see here? Well, I'm not seeing any missables. Towall Highway. I'd like to go driving down there with my Toa-mobile. Where's my family? They're all safe, right? Becky, Hugo. We told you to wait on board, didn't we? Sorry, but she insisted. You expect me to sit about not knowing what happened to me home? My family's safe, right? What about the market manager? That one less so. Your family's alright. We saw them at the church. I can't say the same for the market manager, though. Oh, no. You'll have a laugh, huh? No. Nothing funny about this. Wait! I've got it, Rain. I'll make sure she returns to the Courageous. Thanks. We'll make our way back first, then. We have a lot to discuss regarding where to proceed from here. Indeed. After leaving Celtic in the Imperial Army's hands, they all went back to the Courageous. Processing both Otto's death and the state of Celtic proved to be difficult, but they had to face it. It was only after Becky and Hugo had returned that they decided to take off.
Still, this war seems to resemble the War of the Lions more by the minute. History tells us towns were set ablaze all across the country back then as well.
Well, it's pretty common in war.
Really?
That is said to have been the case, yes. Although the situation back then is very different compared to now.
True enough. This war's been relatively bloodless in comparison, so something like this happening is a big deal.
Still, in the long term, this is bound to hurt the Alliance's cause more than it will help. That's why I'm finding it so hard to picture that Rufus would give the go-ahead to do it.
I think it's safe to say it was just Duke Alborea doing his own thing. He really seems to hate how Duke Cayenne's higher in practice than him in the Alliance.
I'm sorry, but this is where we part ways.
Don't be stupid.
Captain, please let me disembark somewhere nearby.
What? You can't be serious.
You're not thinking of trying to settle things with your father alone, are you?
I can't believe you would even entertain the thought. You need to take a deep breath and calm down before you do something you'll regret, Eustace.
How dare you? Don't act like you know the first thing about what I'm feeling right now. As a member of the Alborea family, I have a duty to stop my father. You have no right.
We have every right to interfere, Eustace. This is clearly too much for one person to handle alone.
Machias is right. You need to calm down, and we need to think this over together.
Yeah, rather than stab your dad alone, we can all stab him together.
Yeah, this isn't like you at all.
As your classmates and friends, it's not hard to imagine how terrible you must be feeling right now. But that's exactly why we want to help you, and I believe we can.
We should discuss how to approach this matter together.
That's a Class 7 I know.
Still, this isn't a matter to be taken lightly. Your actions could have a profound effect on the war from here on out. If you're going to get yourselves involved, you're going to need to be prepared for the potential consequences. But I'm sure you guys know the deal at this point, right?
We fully understand what you're saying. So far, we've tried to keep our interference with the war itself to a minimum. However, what just happened in Keldic was an act of terrorism against innocent civilians. We can't turn a blind eye to that.
You're right. We're all agreed there. The market manager did a lot for us, both during our field study and when we were lying low there after the war broke out.
I'm of the same opinion. He may be head of one of the 4 great houses, but the Imperial family can still make him answer for his crimes. So please, use my position and this ship however necessary to bring him to justice.
Thank you, Your Highness.
All right,
Stabby
I think it's
stab?
time we come up with a solid plan. We can't allow Duke Alborea to do anything so inhuman ever again.
Thank you.
Huh? Is there a call coming through? Where's it coming from? Bear with me a moment. This can't be right. It's coming from an airship owned by the Noble Alliance.
How can that be?
They must have sneaked into range. What should we do, Toa? I think I can shake them off if I try.
No, put the call up on the screen.
Who are you? Hi, Rufus.
It's a pleasure to see you all again. Especially you, my dear brother. And Princess Alphen is with you too. Truly, it's an honor, Your Highness.
Something's going wrong with your picture there, Rufus.
Rufus?
Ah, there you are.
Goodness.
Is my game glitching out?
Why are you calling us?
I apologize for calling so abruptly.
Okay, it seemed to have fixed itself.
Rest assured, I have no intention of attacking or otherwise harming you. I'm calling because there is information of which I'd like to make you aware. Due to the rather sensitive nature of my message, this feed is a private communique from my personal airship.
What could you possibly have to tell us?
Is it that your dad's a piece of shit? Because we kind of know already.
Does this concern Keldic by any chance?
It does indeed. I imagine all of you have seen what befell the town yourselves.
Game,
the
please.
attack on Keldic was instigated by Duke Alborea alone. We of the Noble Alliance do not in any way condone it. If you plan to confront the Duke about his actions, you need fear no interference from us.
Huh? Oh, I get it. You want us to take him out, don't you?
Surely not.
I mean, why not, Eustace? That's what you want too.
The bulk of the Croydon Provincial Army is already under my control. The attack was carried out by a small contingent of soldiers who remain loyal to my father. At present, they've walled themselves up in Aurochs Fort along with him. With the aid of the Imperial Army, you ought to be able to take the fortress without much trouble.
This is insane.
They're not as well trained as the ones who are serving you, so you don't mind losing them, do you? I'm impressed at how cold-heartedly objective you can be, Mr. Chief of Staff.
Bet you'd love it if we ended up killing each other, so you'd have nothing to worry about, huh?
Nothing of the sort, Miss Kelso. Still, there's no denying my father's actions will be a millstone around the neck of the Alliance going forward.
This silly glitch is kind of taking away from the seriousness of the situation.
The position I hold, I can't very well publicly oppose him. And that's why I figured I might bring up the matter with all of you. Well, I've said my part. Oh, and Eustace, this is an intensely family-centric affair, as I'm sure you realize. I'm very curious how you'll approach it.
Stabbing. That's my plan.
Well then, if you'll excuse me. I suppose I'll hope and pray for your success this once, as a sitting member of Thor's Board of Directors.
Nothing like using other people to do your dirty work.
Why are you complaining? I mean, we were already going to do this to begin with, so...
There remains a real possibility that this is a trap.
Still, now we know the Alliance wants something done about Duke Alberea as much as we do. This could be the best chance we're ever going to get to stop him from wreaking more havoc.
I can't allow my father to commit any more of these unforgivable crimes. I will go to Aurochs Fort and apprehend Duke Alberea myself. And it would mean the world to me if all of you were to lend me your aid.
Duh.
Do you even need to ask?
Of course we will. We'll be with you every step of the way.
It's not like the main theme of both of these games so far has been the power of friendship or anything. Duke Alberea's actions against Celtic were believed to be in violation of a number of Imperial laws. I don't know about that. Why would there be a law against burning entire cities down? With that fact as justification, Class 7 chose to call upon the aid of the 4th Armored Division and RMP to formally place him under arrest. In the end, they settled upon the following plan. First, the 4th Armored Division would attack Bereahard's northern line of defense. Meanwhile, the RMP would attack the city's southern line of defense, forcing them to call for reinforcements from Aurochs Fort. This would give Class 7 the opportunity to attack the fortress using the Courageous with relatively limited opposition. And once the fortress was under their control, they were to arrest Duke Alberea, effectively completing the mission. Hey, my sword's slightly better now. While all of this was being finalized, the remaining touches were put to Valamar's reinforced sword. The operation proved to be an opportune time to test it and collect much-needed data. The next day, the time came for the operation to begin. The reason I'm a little confused as to whether or not I kind of screwed myself with the shrines is because the guide I'm following guides you through all 4 shrines before going to Aurochs Fort. So that's why I'm curious if I just need to go back and do all of them first. Is everyone ready to go? Of course. We can't let Eustace down. Mm-hmm. This is our chance to avenge Otto's death, too. I appreciate it. Just try and focus your thoughts on the operation for now. You can worry about the other things later. We'll be right there with you. Sounds like everyone's all fired up and ready to go. This will be our first chance to test Valamar's new fortified weapon, too. And how'd it turn out? Great, actually. And like Laura said, today's operation makes it the perfect chance to test it out in battle. I hope so. It'll be a good way to iron out the kinks anyway. The more data I have, the better off we'll be when it comes to making that Tachi. Guys, the 4th Armored Division and the Railway Military Police are almost ready to make their move. Let me know as soon as you're ready. The sooner the better. I'm coming with you. It doesn't sit right with me to have you going up against high-ranking Jaegers alone. That's no reason to let your guard down, though. Make sure you have everything you need. No problem. Oh, nice. Amelia? Okay. Now, I'm gonna go see if I can just do the rest of the shrines before moving onward. Okay, nothing new. Ah. I can't go anywhere. Fair enough. In that case, let's double check my loadout and stuff. Oh, George is over here now. Let's see. What can I make? Should have enough time quartz to make some good stuff. I can make Action 3, Chrono Burst. Still no Evade 3 quartz, rip. Still no EP Cut 3. Come on, man. I think Action 3 might be the best for me for the moment. Don't have enough to make another Attack 3, and I think Rain and Laura both have Attack 3, so if I make one, it'd probably be for Fee. You know, this actually might be useful for Fee. It can make her dodge spells sometimes, too. Action 3, please. Well... she'd be losing strength. if I want to give her that shield I just made. Not a whole lot, but I mean, 15 is still something. How much do I want 25% magical evasion? Oops. Yeah, just PC issues. Oh well. Happens sometimes. As long as it's not game-breaking, it's whatever. Okay, so exploration of spirit shrines are on hold for the time being. Okay, so I didn't screw myself, it's just being delayed for a bit. Got it. I'm kind of relieved everyone realizes that Eustace's dad is the asshole in this situation. And no one's, like, blaming Eustace by proxy. Well, I'm glad I'm not having a ton of frame issues. Occasionally here and there there's like a slight dip, but it's been pretty stable. I don't have any complaints. I might go Action 3 instead of Nightmare there. Anything useful in the shops? I swear, these two act like bitter rivals, but I swear to God, they are on a fast track to, like, falling in love at the same time. Let's see. I don't have Evil Mishi plushie yet. I can make Animal Watch. Anybody that actually wants to equip that? Oh, yes. I will gladly give up 5% crit for this. What are you doing in here? It looks like nothing new here. I just had it framed it there for no reason. The camera doesn't like it when I turn. Sometimes. Let's go.
Everyone, commence final preparations. Depart for the agreed location. Once there, we're on standby until the assault begins.
Yes, ma'am.
Departing for the agreed location. We'll keep watch for any threats from the ground.
Course to the Kroitzen province secured. Courageous, full speed ahead.
Go, go, go!
Alright, let me get a second to bring up Aurochs Fort. $11.50. What could that be? It sounds like... Still fucking just standing on the tank. Is that the 4th Armored Division? It is! It's Craig the Red! The advantage is ours! Our pride as Imperial soldiers! On our pride as Imperial soldiers, it's time to blast those walking chunks of metal to pieces! Yes, sir! Units 2 and 3, advance! Back up Unit 1 while dealing with enemies that approach from the both flanks. Yes, sir! Lass, I can't believe they've advanced this far. Apparently they're eager to meet the same fate that Keldic did. Well, if that's the case, let's give them what they want. Yes, sir! Come in! Come in! This is Bereahard's south entrance. Do you read me? What is it? We're a little busy at the moment. We're under attack from the South Kroitzen Highway. It's the RMB! Come again? Impudent little... No matter. Now's our chance to put these dogs down for good. Focus all firepower on their legs to impede their movement. Keep it up while making a gradual retreat. We'll need to force them to call for reinforcements. Yes, ma'am. The battle on the north side of the city should have begun by now. The rest is in your hands, Class 7. What in the world? Did a battle break out close by or something? What's Duke Alberea doing at a time like this? Oh, if only Lord Rufus were here. A bit of a delayed response, but I'm not looking too deeply into the fact that they stand on top of tanks. I just find it funny because you would expect that they
attacked the city from both sides? Those shameless fiends!
You would expect that they would be poking out of, like, the tank hatch. But, nah. They're too cool for that.
Is there still no response from the Pantagruel?
I'm afraid not, Your Grace. We've been trying repeatedly, but we've yet to gain contact. The same remains true for Lord Rufus's personal ship as well.
Your son's ghosting you.
Damn son of mine. Surely he isn't planning on casting me aside. I thought Eustace was the only useless son I had, but I see I was mistaken. Regardless, we must make the best of what we have and repel those intruders. See that my will is done.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, it's Violet. Oh, and the Twitch streamer.
There's a sad sight.
And the stall ritter that's way too wound up.
Man, if I'd known things were gonna pan out to be such a mess here, I would have gone to where the 4th Division is.
Remember, we're not to even think of trying to fight in any of this war's major battles. We belong in the shadows, and as such, that is where we shall remain. Leave the battles that will be recorded in history's pages to others.
Oh, is the Red Lady not Violet? I thought she was... Oh wait, no, she's... S, isn't she? I was thinking she was V, so I thought Violet.
Hell,
but no, Vulcan
didn't
is
you just
V.
get back from Crossbell?
So yeah, Scarlet.
If we're just gonna be sitting around anyway, you might as well relax.
You right. You right.
Well, I can't deny I have as little interest as you in being here. But interest or no, this is work! Work!
I don't know why you expect him to give a shit. When has he ever?
Looks like I'm not the only one who doesn't want to be here. Then again, it takes a special kind of person to want to help someone who has no problem burning his own territory to the ground. Still, as someone whose own life is about to burn out, perhaps this is where I belong.
Great. Am I gonna have to kill you too?
May I manage one last moment of beauty before my flame burns out completely?
Or I should say, are you just gonna suicide in my face? Like Vulcan did?
What's that?
Hope you're ready to get
Crimson Wings? This is Alphen Rice Arner, speaking from on board the Courageous. We have come to arrest Duke Alberea on suspicion of ordering the destruction and razing of Keldic. Please surrender peacefully.
Your Highness.
Ah!
So the attacks on Berea Hard were merely a diversion?
No matter. Shoot them down. Back off!
You realize you just said to shoot down the princess's airship, right? I don't think that'd go over too well. Yeah, like air paddles.
The Ashen Knight?
Too late!
Let's go.
Impossible!
Damn. That is better.
Thanks for clearing a path, Reen.
Reinforcing Valamore's sword with Zemurian Ore made quite an impressive difference.
Their defenses are weak. Now's our chance to rush inside.
Right.
Don't get ahead of yourselves now.
Oh, good.
That sounds like...
Are you gonna self-destruct on me too? Oh, sweet. Sweet, she has a whip sword on her neck as well.
A new soldat?
Kestrel. Hey, that's the name of that PKers guild from Backpack GU.
It looks like our time to fight has come once again.
Scarlet? Scarlet, is that you?
Not a fan of you suddenly showing up. Oh well. I still owe you for managing to escape from us back at Corellia Fortress.
I suppose so. But for what it's worth, I just don't care. I don't care about our past encounters. I don't care about the Noble Alliance, and I don't care about what happens to this country.
Okay.
Huh?
So, go away.
What do you mean?
I have no reason to want to cling to life. See punish the man who stole everything from me just to put a railway through my homeland by putting a bullet in his heart. That was all I lived for. Now it's done. Right now I'm nothing but a walking corpse searching for a place to die. That's why
It's kind of
I
morbid.
see you, Ashley. You're the perfect opponent for me to fall in battle against.
Dude, Reem just got over what happened to Vulcan. You have to do this to him now?
She's lost the will to live as well.
What a spoiled child.
Still, you're all welcome to join me if you want. This Kestrel Soldat was designed for pure speed, and I'm going to be pushing it past its limits and flying it straight to hell where V and G lived. But there's always room for more passengers on the trip. I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
If it's a fight you want, I can grant you that much. But I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I won't let anyone else so easily choose to die.
If you think you can stop me, go right ahead and try, Ashen Awakener.
Smash up her soldat so that it can't self-destruct.
Be careful.
Okay.
Leave this to me.
Gotcha! Time!
Leave this to me.
Woof. Not a whole lot of unbalanced options here.
Too bad.
Now! Gotcha!
It's working.
Leave this to
Keep
me.
it up.
Allow me.
Too bad.
So dodgy.
Leave this to me. Take this.
it on! Gotcha! Now! Gotcha! Time!
Okay.
Gotcha! Now! Gotcha!
My turn.
Bring it on! Gotcha! Gotcha!
Oh, Morning Moon. It's a little crazy how good it is against fast opponents.
Leave this to me. Allow me.
Too bad.
Rip.
That's it. Just a little more.
Too bad.
Quit dodging.
Onward.
Bring it on! Gotcha! Gotcha! Now! My sword will cleave open the way!
This can't be happening.
GG. Easy.
You didn't do half bad that time.
Okay, now don't suicide yourself.
He did it.
Nice work, Rean.
I can see why you're a C's classmate. You fought just as wonderfully as he does in his Azure Light. Now I can go with no regrets.
This is bad. Watch out, Rean! Pushing her Soldat for that kind of speed put a huge strain on its orbital engine. At this rate, the same thing that happened with B's gonna happen here too.
I won't let that happen.
We can
Not going to
change
stand
the
back and allow
future.
anyone else to die. Not if I have the power to stop it. We're doing this, Valimar.
Acknowledged.
Well, good thing its orbital engine is in its butt.
Rean!
There really is no end to your recklessness. Is that her Soldat's cockpit?
Yeah, looks like I managed to separate it in time. I want to check to see if she's alright in there just in case, though.
You put on a good show, Rean. All right, everyone. We're going in.
Right. We've got to hurry
away while Claire and the others are keeping the soldiers here occupied.
We'll check if everything is clear inside. Follow when you can.
I will. Take care, everyone.
Our objective is to infiltrate the fortress and apprehend my father, Duke Alberea. Remain on guard at all times.
Let's hurry.
Class 7, Group A, advance into the fortress!
Oh, Group A? We're going in groups again. I guess Reen alone is Group B.
How is she, Valimar?
I detect vital readings from inside. Her life appears to be in no danger.
I don't know if she's gonna thank you for this.
This should do it.
Also, this whole time I've been wondering, even if you stop her from blowing herself up, if she's determined to kill herself, what can you really do about it?
Are you okay?
Why did you have to? I was so close. So close to being reunited with them.
Sorry, but I wasn't about to let that happen. I can't pretend to know everything about the life that you've led. But based on what I do know, I don't believe it's okay for that life to come to an end like this. Accept justice for what you've done, and then find a way to atone for your crimes.
You really are soft.
Looks like she passed out. Still, I'm glad I made it in time.
Same here.
What are you doing here? You wanna go?
It's Ordine!
How long have you been there?
Oh, how cute. Did you come because you were all worried about your friend?
You got me. Still, I wasn't expecting you to try a bet with stakes quite that high. Did you even stop to think for 1 second about what would happen if you got caught in that explosion?
I wasn't thinking at all, to be honest. Still, if I can't win a bet like that, what chance do I have of winning against you? Right, Crow?
Fair enough. Well, thanks. Oh, and reinforcing your weapon with Zemurian Ore's not a bad idea. Just know that you're gonna need to do more than reinforce some old sword to match up to Ordine.
Oh, we know. There's plenty more where that came from.
So, keep working your way through those trials.
You know way too much, dude.
Oh, and that was some fine work you did making it, George.
How is he keeping tabs on all of us?
Can't wait to see what the final product looks like.
I think you'll like what you see.
As for the two of you, Toa and Angelica, looks like you've really gotten the hang of flying that thing. I don't think there are many students out there who can learn to handle a cutting-edge cruiser in a couple of weeks. You two are nuts.
It was nothing. We can't afford to take forever getting used to a ship when we've got a troublemaker like you to bring home.
Just you wait. You'll be coming back to us. I promise you that. And I hope you're ready to be on cleaning duty until graduation as a penalty for worrying us so much.
If you think you can do it, go right ahead. You still got a long way to go before you can defeat me. But I ain't gonna complain if you actually pull it off.
Why is no one else as concerned as I am that he knows so much about what we're doing? Do we have a mole?
Time to get back to work. Your classmates must be waiting inside for you by now. You should go after them.
We'll get Valimar back on board the Courageous and keep watch here. You can count on that.
Good luck!
Thanks. We'll be back soon.
All right.
Stop right there.
Time to go stab a dad. Arrest a dad.
If it isn't the Northern Jaegers. Step aside. Our business is with Duke Alberea, not with you.
Afraid that's not gonna happen. We have orders to take you into our custody, Usus Alberea.
And for our homeland of Northumbria, we intend to do just that.
Some things just don't change.
Sarah Valentine?
I wasn't expecting to find you accompanying our target. I was aware that you'd made quite a name for yourself as a bracer by the name Purple Lightning.
But I see the rumors about you becoming a teacher at that academy were also true.
Sarah.
Do you know them, Instructor?
Yeah, afraid so. We go quite a ways back. I don't intend to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. There's no doubting that the money you raise is vital to the people back home. But right now, being an instructor to these kids comes first.
Okay, so she's from Northumbria. Got it.
And Erebonia, not Northumbria, is my home now. So I don't care who it saves. I'll show no mercy to anyone who dares to burn my home to the ground. I'll make damn sure you can never do anything like that ever again. So let's go. I'll take all of you on.
She might be tough, but do you honestly think you can fight us by yourself?
You don't have to fight alone. You can't fight a high-ranking corps like that by yourself.
I won't allow it. We'll help.
Nuh-uh. I want you all to stand back and leave this to me. It's time for me to settle what I failed to do 6 years ago.
But...
6 years ago, you said.
Very well.
What are you referring to there, Sarah?
It's time to make you regret turning your back on your homeland and leaving us.
Let me show you why I'm called the Purple Lightning. Off we go!
Oh dear.
My turn.
4S. Y'all are fucked. Nice try.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna slice you up.
Impossible.
Leave it to me. You didn't do that.
Impossible.
Oh my god, they made contact. Hold on. Watch out.
Impossible.
Okay.
Curse you.
Why does it feel like you'll be all tired?
Burn in daylight.
I don't know, maybe.
I've got this.
What's going on?
Yes, she is.
How did you withstand all of that completely alone? Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's almost like you've played this before.
It looks like you've grown even stronger since your days in the Corps.
Well, is that all you got? Go on! Fight me! I can take it! So try your luck as long as you want!
You're serious?
Sarah, it's okay.
Nah, I've had enough. I see no point in wasting any more time fighting with a wounded lioness.
This battle's dragged on long enough. I think this is time to walk away. Our contract with the Kreutzen province is hereby complete.
Are you allowed to simply abandon your contracts like that?
We've worked enough for the money we've been paid. We're not in the business of doing unpaid overtime.
Farewell, Valestein. We may meet again, but it won't be during this war.
I sure hope not.
We're withdrawing. Disperse, and make your way to the agreed location.
Yeah.
That could have gone a lot worse than it did.
Why is every Jaeger Corps German?
Indeed, and it was all thanks to the complete and utter lack of sanity of our loving instructor.
Where do they get off calling me a wounded lioness anyway? I'll show them a lioness, the bastards. Still, I really wish you guys hadn't seen me that way. Didn't want you to know my background either, but not much I can do about that now, huh?
So you were just like V?
Yep. Once upon a time, I was a Jaeger too. A member of the Northern Jaegers, to be exact. That was 6 years ago, before I became a bracer. During my time there, I ended up being saved by Colonel Beatrix. That was what led me to break out of the group.
I knew about it already, but it wasn't my place to talk about it.
I got all that from the ID ages ago, of course.
I guess you have your fair share of burdens to shoulder like the rest of us.
All this was a long, long time ago.
Are you alright?
You've contributed more than enough already. Leave the rest to us.
And then there were 6. I thought it was strange that there were 7 people coming along this time.
Overboard in that fight. But you know what? It paid off. You won't need to worry about Jaegers on your way to the Duke now. He should still be somewhere in here. Find him, and do what we came to do.
Understood. And you stay right here and rest. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's go and find my father.
You alright? Okay then.
My turn.
Bring it on!
I'll handle it.
My turn! Too slow!
Now! An opening! My turn. Evil will fall before my blade. I feel stronger than...
Gates, and there's a switch in here. I imagine for the gates. Great puzzle, dude. I was really scratching my brain on that one.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Okay.
Here I go. Second form. Get him!
Onward! No escape! Saya! Evil will fall before my blade.
Great!
Done.
I'm awesome.
My turn. Now. I'll back you up!
My turn. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance. Now, Laura!
Leave this to me! Our fighting was in perfect...
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Okay.
Here I go. Second form. Gale!
My turn.
It's my turn. The battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
Carry them on. Yeah.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay. Here I go. Got it. I'll back you up.
Let's move.
Leave this to me. Evil will fall before my blade.
Big boy.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
I don't know if those are good dogs.
Here I go. Got it. I'll back you up.
My turn. Now's our chance.
An opening. My turn. Evil will fall before my blade.
Yeah, I saw the Kingdom Hearts coming to PC.
Look at me go!
Epic Game Store exclusive. Hooray!
Got my eye on the prize.
I guess I
Advantage is ours.
can't stun him.
Let's finish him. My turn.
Yeah, I don't own all of them. I just... Full disclosure, I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Though I do own the PS3 Kingdom Hearts 1 stuff, and the PS4 Kingdom Hearts 2 stuff, and Kingdom Hearts 3. I just haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3. Or any of the side stuff.
And done. Got it. I'll back you up.
Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now!
An opening. Onward. No escape. Evil will fall before my blade.
A matter.
Come here, doggy.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. I'll handle it. Here I go.
Nice.
Done.
Double KO.
but we can't relax yet.
Must we really pass through here?
Scooty, scooty, scooch.
Here they come! Careful, everyone!
Okay. We're finished. Full speed ahead! Done. But we can't relax yet.
Great!
I'm so glad.
Done.
I'm awesome!
Oh, right. While Millions here. Quit Mobius. A butt ton of Sepith, nice.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat. Okay.
Here I go. Gather on my blade. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
What? There's a boss in a dungeon? That doesn't sound right. Hellfire. Pay close attention to the guy in the boss room, okay? A bunch of nice fire spells. Yeah, but I don't know if there's anything I really want to get rid of. It's the thing. Flame Tongue, Volcanic Rain, and Flare Bomb. 10 less HES, and I don't think any of those are like a full battlefield targeting spell, so I'll stick to Ragnavortex for now. Okay, anything else here? Don't think so. Pick up the thing.
Father's gone completely on the defensive now. But every defense has its flaws. We will find a way through.
Right!
Ooh. There's a chest and a
Oh,
switch
isn't
back
this
there.
a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. I'll handle it. Now, let's get this over with.
Understood!
How about this?
My turn.
Onward! Evil will fall before my blade.
And that was blocked anyway.
one's gonna be a pain.
Watch out! This is a tough one!
Okay. 1, 2... and done. Now.
I'll back you up!
Let's move!
Actually, do this.
Gather on my blade!
Onward! Sia! Evil will fall before my blade.
A matter of course.
I'm not exactly sure how Eustace ended up being higher level than my main party, but there it is.
Look at me go!
I guess he was probably carrying Mobius for a while.
Must we really crawl through this?
That totally looks like something I should be interacting with.
Got my eye on the prize!
We have the advantage here.
I'll handle it. Here I go.
Let's move! Now's our chance!
An opening!
You're finished!
Our fighting was in perfect sync.
When I can...
Stay on guard, everyone.
Excuse
That's
me,
no
buddy.
ordinary foe.
I need to scooch in here.
This one looks dangerous. Be
Nice.
careful.
I tried to go in the vent, but I was just barely too early. Ah, well, that's not gonna work now.
Behold the knight of the Ore School! Radiant Wolf!
Okay.
Stop bullying Milliam.
My turn. Too slow.
I said stop it.
I'm done for.
Rude.
My turn. Thanks. Too slow. Done. But we can't relax yet. Success.
I feel stronger than ever.
I did it!
Bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-dum. Bum. Ba-dum.
Okay then. Nice little tune. Okay, did that open the gate over here? It did not.
Stay on guard, everyone.
You're back already?
That's no ordinary foe.
Dude responds like crazy.
We have nothing to fear.
I'll handle it. Got it. I'll back you up!
Let's move. Yeah! Here I go. Sit! My turn. Sit!
My turn. Evil will fall before my blade.
I'm awesome! Bum. Ba-dum.
Here we go again.
Ba-da-dum, bum. Ba-dum.
Fine.
Bring it on.
Okay. Here I go. Now. I'll back you up. It's over.
Here I go. Now!
An opening! Our fighting was in... The
Another
advantage
dude
is ours.
that I can't stun.
I'll handle it. Here I go. Now, let's get this over with. All right.
Understood.
Here I go. Second form. Gale!
Leave this to me. No escape.
Of course. Arcus activate. Now.
Curse you!
Battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
There's a treasure chest close by.
HP 2. Okay.
Must we really pass through here?
Yes. Like, we literally don't have a choice.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. I'll handle it. Here I go. Now. I'll back you up.
My turn. Second form. Gale!
Leave this to me. No escape. Evil will fall before my blade.
chance.
I'll handle it. 1, 2... and done. Now, I'll back you up.
My turn. Here goes. Overdrive. Second form. Gale. Now.
An opening. Onward. Hey! Now's our chance! Go for green!
Leave it to me! Let's move! Second form! Gale! Now!
An opening!
Here I go!
Okay.
Ethereal blades! Go for it! Now! You're done!
Curse you!
I'll handle it. Now! I'll back you up!
My turn! There!
I'll handle it.
Onward! Evil will fall before my blade. I will.
A matter of...
I'm awesome!
Variant beam. Okay, nice. Can't unbalance though. That's unfortunate.
The advantage is ours.
Okay. Here I go. I'll back you up!
Here I go!
Leave this to me.
Here I go! Archers activate! I'll handle it. Now! I'll back you up! Now! The battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
Great!
I feel stronger than ever. Done.
Okay, I think all that's left is next door. That's everything here.
Made it!
You're cornered now, Father.
Alright. I don't know what exactly to expect from the boss. But, let's go. Ah. I thought you two weren't gonna involve yourselves here.
Useless! Duke Alborea.
Oh, looks like he's got some company from Ouroboros, too.
Oh, how nice it is to see you all again.
Long time no see. Where'd Purple Lightning go? Pretty sure I saw her with you when you entered the fortress.
She's downstairs. She can't make it, I'm afraid.
Ugh! How did you even make it here? What does that terrorist and those Jaegers think they're doing?
S was defeated. The Northern Jaegers left.
The Noble Alliance has completely turned its back on you.
Oh. Jim baited.
You have nowhere left to run,
How dare you.
Please, surrender with good grace.
How dare you speak that way to me? Who do you think I am? I am the head of the House Alborea, the ruler of the Kreutzen province, and one of the 4 great houses.
A ruler that burned down one of his towns out of spite.
Your status does nothing to excuse your actions. No amount of power can grant you the freedom to raise your own lands.
Silence! The people in that pitiful excuse of a town willingly sat back and accepted an enemy force squatting in my territory. This country's future is as a nation ruled by the nobility. Those shameless fools have no place in it. How is that beyond your comprehension?
Father.
Because it's a war crime, I'm pretty sure?
I truly pity you. We've talked enough. Let's get this done.
The rolling R guy. Oh god, that takes me back.
Yep, Claire's still out fighting, so we've got to get our
I
part of the
definitely
job
had a
done
good
too.
amount of fun at his expense.
Oh, aren't we overconfident? Do you honestly think it will be that simple?
Why are you interfering?
Lord Rufus may have chosen to abandon his father, but until we're told it is no longer necessary, we will fulfill the mission we have been given. I suggest you abandon all hope of victory, for we will be your opponents.
I fear for our chances against both of them at once.
No, I'm good.
Excuse me?
Get wrecked.
Can't deny I'm a little interested in what that black-haired kid can do. But with the Purple Lightning missing in action, you can take this one on your own.
I mean, we beat her earlier, so...
See ya. Maybe next time we get a chance to fight, it'll be someone that can take the heat.
Ah, he is unbelievable! This is why I hate working with him!
Your partner's not the most reliable one in Ouroboros now, is he?
No. No, he's not.
So? You still intend to take us on even without him?
So, you all think you can make a fool out of me, do you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Come forth! Vanguard F3! Sleipnir!
Archaisms?
They seem pretty well armored. It must be for defending bases.
That's some beefy boys. Also, hot
We may
pink.
have fought before, but that was a mere taste of what I'm truly capable of. Come at me with all that you have. I am the head knight of the Star River, Jubilee the Swift, and I shall defeat every one of you!
We'll see about that.
Here she comes!
We'll be the ones defeating you.
Now, draw your weapons!
Let's move. Here goes! Overdrive! All right, let's do this!
Leave this to me! Leave this to me!
I'm just gonna burn her turn.
Let's move. All right, let's do this!
Understood!
Cyan and pink's not the
I'll
race.
handle it. Near finish.
Full speed ahead!
This is gonna hurt. It's gonna be juicy as hell.
Rest in peace.
Do they have magic flicks? Guess not.
Behold the light of the Archmage School!
Chonky damage coming right up. Bye! Holy fuck.
Evil will fall before my blade.
GG?
A matter
That
of
was like 180,000 damage to all of them.
Look at me go! Target rendered powerless. Mission complete!
We were able to overcome her after all. But I wonder, didn't she seem unusually tired?
Ugh. First I disgraced myself in Crossbell, and now here.
I remember that. You got beat up by a Tonfa boy.
How am I to face my illustrious lord who told me to serve as witness here now?
You've nowhere left to run, Father.
How dare you, Eustace! And you, girl! What do you think you're doing? You will protect me!
Girl? You seem to have greatly misconstrued my reason for being here. The mission assigned to me was to come and watch this fortress fall. No one ever said anything about protecting you.
What? Watch this fortress fall?
I'd feel bad. I'd feel worse for Duvalie if she wasn't so irritating.
You thought to abandon me the moment you arrived?
Very much so. Those were Duke Cayenne and Lord Rufus's orders, you see. Besides, my lord would never forgive the odious crimes you have committed. And quite frankly, neither can I. You should be weeping with gratitude I haven't taken my sword to you myself.
Bye!
No.
What now, dude?
Well, there she goes.
I'm still curious who her lord is, but I suppose now isn't the time.
I've met her lord and her mask. Her mask is very strong.
I'm just glad her lord wasn't here. Celine? Oh, it's nothing.
Eustace.
I know. Father... No. Your Grace Duke Helmut Albarea. You are hereby under arrest on suspicion of arson and property damage in Keldic, as well as causing harm to the people of Kreutzen. Please, do not attempt to resist.
Stab him. Why they gotta be goody two-shoes all the time? Heeding Eustace's orders, the provincial army left for Auroch's fort, meaning that Bereahard would come under the 4th Armored Division's jurisdiction for the time being. Furthermore, the Albarea family mansion was placed under the jurisdiction of the RMP, and Duke Albarea and Scarlet were to be confined there for the time being. Afterwards, the Courageous successfully landed at Bereahard Airport for supplies and maintenance. It was then that Class 7 opted to rest and see how things were faring in the city for themselves. Oh, so it's free day. You know, eventually we're going to get back to the shrines. Things should be fine here for the time being, I'd say. Bereahard's technically been removed from the war now that Duke Albarea has been arrested. Granted, the nobles here probably aren't too happy about being under the Imperial Army's jurisdiction. The provincial army's mostly still intact, too. We can't afford to lower our guard down just yet. I should check to see how things are in town. Plus, I'm curious about how Eustace and Scarlet are doing. I should pay a visit to the Alberea mansion before heading back to the Courageous. Viewing a character's event here is one of the requirements to seeing a special event with them at the end of the game. So, like, final bonding event, pick your waifu type thing. So what you're saying is hang out with Laura. Alright. Let me scroll down. Okay, we got another Gambler Jack 2. It's at the inn. Not this inn. It's at a place called Alouette Inn. Where'd be that? I don't think I'm in the right place. I'm looking for the Alouette Inn so I can get the next book. Ah, there it is. Found it. Okay, where be Laura? Zoom! Where you going? I wonder why Laura's going out to the canyon alone. Well, it's Laura. I'm gonna guess training. I know she can handle herself just fine, but still. I've got some time on my hands, so let's go check on her. Laura? Oh my. I didn't see swimming coming into the picture. It's like Christmas time. That has to be really cold. Laura? Hey, are you alright? Why would you jump in there when it's this cold out? Oh, I see you've come along too, Ring. There's no need for concern. It's cold, but refreshing. Is that how that works? Seems like she's okay. I know she's used to winter swimming, but we're at the coldest part of the year right now. Does she want to clear her mind or something? That raises the question of what could be troubling her. Also, where did she change? Laura finally came ashore after spending a little more time in the water. Realizing she would be freezing, Reen made sure he had a towel ready for her. My apologies. Perhaps it was a bit much to try my hand at swimming during this time of year. It really was. Is something up? I know you're fond of swimming, but doing something like this out of the blue isn't like you. Yes, it is in fact cold. Well spotted. See? Sorry, but you're gonna have to let me dry your hair off at least. Very well then. Thank you for your consideration, Rain. I've warmed up plenty now. See? It was worth fussing over you. Want to head back to the Courageous? You could catch a cold if you stay out here. No need. I'm fine. As you know, I'm used to this. I'd like to apologize for worrying you, however. Well, I wasn't too worried, if it's you we're talking about. So, did you bring that swimsuit from Thor's or something? Yes, actually. I found it in my luggage after leaving. I used it often during the time Emma and I spent in Legrand, too. It sounds funny when I say it out loud, but swimming has always been a way for me to wash away my concerns and hesitations. Of course, Emma had a similar reaction to yours whenever I did. It's not funny at all, really. I get what you mean. As a noble, I found myself thinking a lot about what happened here in this province. It is true that what Duke Alberea did to Celtic is beyond unforgivable. However, one could also argue that he never would have employed such tactics if war had never broken out. It's clear that his position in both the Four Great Houses and the Noble Alliance is what drove his actions. You may have a point. There's no guarantee that any other noble wouldn't have ended up doing the same. What's funnier than what you said is that I'm technically a noble too. But I never even thought of things like that before. We still have a long way to go. Not just in swordsmanship either. It doesn't benefit us to single-mindedly dedicate ourselves purely to that. Still, I feel that if we're able to make it through this, we'll be so much stronger thanks to the experience. I want to rise above every challenge life throws my way, both as a swordsman and a noble. Naturally, that involves trusting in others rather than attempting to deal with those challenges alone. Perhaps you're an ideal partner to keep me in check, Reem. Laura? I didn't mean anything special by that, mind you. It's just that, since you also happen to be a swordsman, we should strive to motivate each other. I'm curious to see where we can go from here. There are many incredible warriors taking part in the war, but together I believe we can catch up to them. And just maybe, we'll be able to reach the strength of the Lance Maiden herself. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing just how far our swordsmanship will take us. Are you sure you didn't mean anything special about that, Laura? I don't know. I think maybe. Maybe you might have. Level 6, let's go. Fury, an almighty blow. I'm guessing Fury is like an upgraded version of Anger. And Almighty Blow is a stronger version of Powerful Strike. Oh yeah, let's poke our head into the shops. They have anything here? Basic armors. Still no upgrade. I'm starting to think there's not going to be anything new here. Yo. Okay, we got some pretty unique armors here, at least. Strength plus 45. Damn, this is really good. I'm not gonna get it for fee, because, you know, evasion. But Laura... Ah. Wait, how much does she get from her current armor? She got 40 strength. I think losing 10 strength is probably worth getting that much defense. Let's see, who do we have pages for? Fi, Gaius, Toa, and Machias. Okay. Be grateful, Machias. This is like the first time I spent a bonding point on you. What's the flowers for? This is Sar Bridge, right? Is there a reason you bought that bouquet, Machias? It's my way of paying my respects. This lake flows towards Keldic, so I guess here will do. It's for the market manager, isn't it? Well, yes. I owe him a lot, after all. It's because of him that we were able to avoid being noticed by the provincial army during our time in Celtic. I don't think Class 7 ever would have been reunited if it weren't for his help. It's frustrating knowing that we'll never be able to pay him back. This is the least I can do for him. Marcus. It was the anniversary of my cousin's death the other day, too, but I wasn't able to visit her grave. I couldn't with how things are at the moment, but it's the least I can do for her, too. Oh, was it? What exactly are you planning to do with the bouquet? Gaius taught me about a Nord way of paying respects to the dead that I wanted to try. They say that by sending out a bouquet down a river, your feelings will reach those that have departed. This is my way of swearing an oath to both of them. That we'll make it through this war no matter what. And that we'll work together toward turning Erebonia into a country where the innocent have no need to suffer anymore. If only. Changing an entire country sounds impossible, but you know what, Nagius? Part of me feels like we could pull it off. If we can make it through this, there's no limit to what we can do, to what we can change. You really think so? I'm glad you feel the same as I do. Liu? I'm sure your cousin and the market manager are watching over us too. So let's make sure not to disappoint them. I wouldn't dream of it. Watch me, you two. With Class 7 by my side, I'll make sure to fulfill this vow I've given. That was nice. Yo. That should do. Praying like this kind of makes me feel in tune with the wind as well. Well, it is the traditional Nord way of prayer, after all. They say that doing so calls forth the voices of the spirits and Adios in order to rid the world of disaster. Of course, how that actually works isn't really explained. I see. It's kind of frustrating to know that all we can really do right now is pray. Really? Well, this war's brought about so many sacrifices at this point. Whether it be the innocent victims or the soldiers who fell in battle. But in the end, there's nothing we can do to stop that. Celdic's proof enough of that. And that's why I can't help but feel so frustrated at myself. I understand what you mean. I felt the same during my time in Nord. There's simply nothing we can do in the face of such a powerful storm. But that doesn't mean we should stand by idly as we watch the destruction. I know that. But it's just... No one person can make their way through life without help. No one can cover every need, every eventuality. But that's okay, because mankind shows its greatest strengths through banding together. Huh? Those are the words of an old traveling priest who used to visit Nord long ago. In the end, there's only so much we can do alone. However, by accepting this and working together, people can overcome any trial they face. My time with Class 7s led me to believe that this is what he meant. Huh. What, is that how it's gonna end? Okay, no. I was about to say, is that just gonna end with Rin going, huh? You're not alone, Rin. You have me and the rest of Class 7, not to mention many other comrades with you. So let's do what we can to prevent any more tragedies like Celtic from happening. You're always so confident, Gaius. Maybe I should take a few pointers from you. This doesn't change the fact that we've got a tough road ahead of us, though. But knowing I've got all of you by my side makes me confident that we'll pull through. I feel very much the same. Let's walk down that road together, then, and take back our home. Right. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to end with the uninspired, like Rin not getting it at all. That would have been funny. Okay, Toa. Where'd she be? There she is. Bye, Elliot. I don't want to sound pushy here, but, well, if you have something on your mind, Toa, I'm more than willing to listen. Huh? I realize that I might not be able to offer any real help, but you've done so much for everyone and me personally, that both at Thor's and on the Courageous. That's why I want to do whatever I can for you in return. That's really sweet of you, Rin. Thanks. To tell the truth, I'm not really sure if I'm the best fit to be the Courageous' captain anymore. Part of me wishes I declined back when Viscount Arcade asked me. Can I ask why? Well, we managed to set Bereahard free and have Duke Alberea arrested, right? But when you think about it, that won't do much to ease the pain for those in Celtic. It won't bring back those we've lost either. And it's not just that. Think back to when Fiona was taken hostage, or what happened with Angie. In the end, I just stood there uselessly waiting for you guys to solve everything. All while having the Courageous at our disposal too. That's why I can't help but wonder what a more capable captain would have been able to accomplish. Have you been bottling this stuff up all this time? Sorry for unloading on you. I promised myself I'd become a much stronger person, and yet here I am fretting over every little thing. I'm really not suited to be your captain at all, am I? Head pats? Nope. Sudden hat blowing. Thanks for getting it back for me, but still. Trust me when I say your worries couldn't be further from the truth. I can't think of a single person more suited to be our captain than you. But, Rin... In the end, we're still students. We don't have the kind of experience Prince Olivert and Viscount Arcade do. There's no way anyone expects you to be able to do what they can. But despite that, you took it upon yourself to accept such a crucial position in Viscount Arcade's place. You're doing everything you can to fulfill that role, even when you're just a student. Seeing you work like that is what's inspired all of us, you know? We wouldn't be the same team without you. That's not true. Huh? I'm certain that everything we've done so far is bringing us one step closer to talking about taking back our school. Accomplishing that will probably be our biggest challenge yet, though. And that's exactly why we need you. Having you alongside us is the greatest motivation we could ever ask for. Of course, we have no intention of letting this be one-sided. We'll be there for you as much as you are for us. You mean it, Rean? Boy, you're awfully convincing, huh? You're right. We should be using our worries as a means to better ourselves, shouldn't we? I'm such a dummy for forgetting something as simple as that. Hey, we all have our moments. It won't be long now until we can finally take back Thor's. We're going to go all out and make it a reality, right? Right. Toa's too cute, dude. Like, I can't. She's adorable. Okay, that's all the character profiles. I have 2 more points. Oh wait, Fee. Fee has a character profile. Yo. Why are you missing a boot? How does she think she's gonna get to that tailor without footwear? Is Ring not aware that walking barefoot can in fact be done? The world is not made of smoldering coals or broken glass. Okay, foot's feeling better now. Off we go. Hold up, Fee. You're not actually planning on walking there with your foot like that, are you? Might as well. I'm used to this kind of stuff anyway. Well, maybe so, but you still shouldn't be walking around on it like that. What if you step on something sharp on the way? What do you want me to do then? Guess I'll be the gallant knight here. Kind of unnecessary. Here we go. What's up? Did it start hurting again? I'm fine. Just kinda amazed, really. Don't think anyone else would have offered a piggyback ride in that situation. Huh? Don't worry about it. Into the store we go, my steed. Sorry, but the Pony Express stops here. Oh, hey, we've got Strigas here. You're pretty fond of this brand, aren't you? Sure am. Seems like they've only got formal wear here, though. Would have been up for buying some new sneakers if they had any. I don't see you prancing around in formal wear anyway, to be honest. How long have you been a fan? Since you were in Zephyr? Yep. The boss bought me a pair for helping out with something. That was the second present he gave me, in fact. Oh? What was the first, then? The name Colossal. That's a present I'll never let go of, either. There's no one else in the world who can give me that, after all. I know how you feel. Dad welcoming me as a proper member of the Schwarzer family meant the world to me. So yeah, let's keep our appreciation for that close to our hearts. Speaking of things from the past, I was actually reminded of the boss when you were giving me that piggyback ride. Huh? He did the same thing for me not long after bringing me into Zephyr. Stuff like that's what made me feel like he actually was my real dad. Fee. There's something else I realized too. You remind me of the boss, but you're not actually him in the end. Just like Class 7 isn't the same family that Zephyr was, even though both are important to me. I'm not the same person I was back then either. I don't want to sit around and be protected all the time anymore. Yeah, that's right. We're all in this together, Fee. Supporting each other's the obvious way to go. Yep. And I'm gonna use what I learned from my old family to do just that. Thanks, Reen. Not at all. Shoes as good as new. And last... let's go with Emma. Hello. Hey, where's the key? It's nice and quiet here. Not too cold either. I think I've been able to sit back. Don't think I've been able to sit back and relax like this in a long time. My eyes feel so heavy. Must be more tired than I thought. Reen? Looks like he fell asleep. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You must be exhausted after Auroch's fort. In that case... Why are you blushing, Emma? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do? Huh? I must have fallen asleep. On something nice and comfy, no less. She's doing what I think she's doing. Lap pillow! Hello there, sleepyhead. Emma. Oh my. Whoa! Emma? Why was I on your lap? Did you sleep well? Best sleep of my life. Don't change the subject. Well, let me apologize. I really didn't expect to end up sleeping on your lap like that. I'm the one who put you there in the first place, so no need to think about apologizing. I couldn't leave you to sleep on a cold, hard bench after all. One of my duties as a witch is to support you. Just think of this as another form of support. It's a form of support that, might give ideas. That's kind of a stretch. I would appreciate it if you let me do this much for you at least. It's all thanks to both you and Valimar that Bereahard's regained peace. In fact, I believe we've managed to come as far as we have thanks to your efforts. I don't know about that, Emma. You're forgetting that I had all of you. I've been able to push myself through all this only thanks to the people who chose to stick by me. Besides, I never would have come across Valimar in the first place if it weren't for your guidance. You think that much of us, Reen? Well, yeah. You've got a long road ahead of us. We still got a long road ahead of us, right? That road will eventually lead us to Crow and Vita. So, sorry, but you're still stuck with us, Emma. We need your support now more than ever. I can live with that. I'll do everything in my power to help, both as your friend and as your class president. I don't think it's normal to just turn yourself into a lap pillow like that for someone that's sleeping, unsuspectingly. But hey, I'm not complaining. Okie doke. Well, that's all the bonding points. Is there anything else to do? Doesn't look like it. Is there a fishing... I mean, it's Berea Hard. There has to be a fishing spot somewhere. Where it be, though? Where the fish? Like, is there actually not a place to hang out to fish? I'm not seeing the fish icon anywhere. That's surprising. Can I head out here? Nope. Confined to the town. I don't even think there's any water down here. No fish. Okay. Well, let's go to Eustace's house then. Which was... this way? Up here. Yeah. God damn. This is a ridiculously huge entrance hall.
Damn, this is incredible. It's not as grand as Valflame Palace, but I doubt you'll find many mansions this fancy. The Duke's residence is certainly befitting of his status.
You came after all, Reed.
Well, yeah. I had to.
Yeah. I was kinda hesitant to come and visit in case I got in your way, though.
No, it's fine. Everything is largely settled here now. I will leave the rest to you, then.
As you wish. Leave everything to us. And we will strive and make things as comfortable for your father as possible.
Why?
You have my thanks.
He's Captain Claire's adjutant, isn't he?
Indeed, and quite a skilled one at that. He and his men will be managing the mansion together while keeping my father in custody. At least until the war comes to an end.
Oh, right.
There's no need to look so glum. He deserves to answer for his crimes much like others. He should be grateful he hasn't been handcuffed and thrown in a cell.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. Oh, yeah, Scarlet's here too, right?
She's currently receiving treatment in the annex. She remains bedridden, but her life is in no real danger, or so I hear.
That's good.
If you'd like to speak with her, you should go and pay her a visit. Meanwhile, I'll be going to my room to get ready for departure. If you need anything at all, feel free to come by and see me.
Thanks, Eustace. Will do.
If I recall, there's actually something to do in his room. Like some item to find.
Wait a sec. Where is his room anyway?
That's a good question.
I don't know where the Annex Scarlet's in is either. I guess I'll have to ask someone.
Okay, it's a bike color. Well, luckily the map tells me, so I don't have to ask anyone. Don't mind me, buddy. Just here to get this. See ya.
Oh.
Are you making sure to keep all sharp utensils away from her? She's kind of a suicide risk right now.
Did you come to listen to me whine and complain about you?
I know you didn't want me to save you, but you don't have to hate me for it.
I was just joking. I don't care what happens to me. Whether I live or die or get executed as a terrorist, what happens, happens.
Stop being so flippant about the whole thing. But you seem to be a little more cheerful than I was expecting you to be. I'm glad. Well, it sounds like you're doing all right at least. That's good.
My only complaint is that I wasn't allowed to ascend to heaven like I wanted to.
Yep, everything over here is A-okay, except for the fact that I'm not dead. Thanks, Reen.
But perhaps this is just how it was meant to be.
I wish I could tell you. You said you used to be a sister, right? You mentioned something about training over in Arteria, too.
I did, though that training was a long time ago. That really takes me back.
So that wasn't a lie? Sorry. It wasn't that I didn't believe you, it's just...
I'll have you know I grew up in one of the most pious families in the country. Hard as that may be to believe. I was so happy when I was first invited to join the church. I doubt you'd know, but the church is a fairly complex organization with plenty of divisions within it.
Oh, I know.
The part I was
I've had
invited
some
to join
exposure.
was an organization called the Congregation for the Sacraments.
That's the part that's in charge of doling out artifacts, if I recall.
They're a group full of immensely skilled people who take on some unique missions, to put it mildly.
Also, I think the home of the Grolsritter?
It made me happier than you can imagine to be recognized by people like that at such a young age. I didn't have any special abilities of my own, but I left home, trained my hardest, and eventually became a squire.
A squire? As in a kind of knight? I thought you said you became a sister.
Sisters can be knights.
Unless you're saying the church has knights too. Ugh, I'm getting confused now.
Oh, they do.
Anyone would be in your position. Their image of the church begins and ends with priests and mass. As it was,
And
my
Sunday
days
school.
in Arteria came to an abrupt end. Just before I went out on my first mission, I got word of what had happened. I hurried back to Erebonia as fast as I could, but I was too late to do anything.
Lady Scarlet, I think you should get some more rest.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you strain yourself.
You really are a softie. If you want to hear the rest, you'll have to come back another time. So, if you're interested.
I like how she just falls asleep on cue.
It's hard to imagine someone going from being a sister to a terrorist, but that's just what happened. I'm still convinced that it would have been a waste for her to have died back there. I'm glad she seems to have calmed down for now. I'll have to come back another time to see how she's doing.
Well, it might also shock you that the church has been known to have their agents act kind of like secret agents, like spies, doing things like assassination missions and stuff. Okie doke. So is that everything, or can I spend time with Eustace? Nope. I guess just leave. Okay, fine. Reen, no running inside. Also, take off your shoes. Oh, well, hello there. Is that why you're in your school outfit? To the courageous! That event's kind of... What? I see a pouting face, but I don't know what that, I don't know how to interpret that statement. Huh? What? What? What's up? Why do you sound distressed? Looks like we caught you at just the right time. Were you planning on going inside too? Oh, hello. What's wrong? You seem all flustered. Well, we got a message from the guys still inside the ship. They said that something's happened over in Crossbell. In Crossbell? We saw the city covered by a blue barrier from where Gorelia Fortress was, but it's not that, I'm guessing. Believe it or not, it's something even weirder. We're planning to go and get a closer look at it. Would you mind grabbing everyone else still in town and bringing them back here? We'll be getting everything ready for liftoff in the meantime. Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll leave everything here to you. Now, thinking about the timeline, I'm guessing either the big tree appeared, or maybe things just wrapped up in Azure and are going back to normal. But they sound alarmed, so I'm gonna guess that the Septarian of Zero appeared.
Upper rank you go! Here's a bonus from the Academy.
Or a jacket, too.
Well done! I'm so proud of you, Reen!
Did it! Nice. Course to the east-northeast is clear. All hands remain vigilant. The ship's approaching maximum cruising speed. We should be getting close to the fortress soon. Yeah. I guess you would be hearing that a lot in speedrun. Wow, you suck at this, Reen. Please get in touch with the 4th Armored Division and the Railway Military Police. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh my. I think I see something in the distance. What the? I'm getting some very strange readings here.
There seems to be something emitting light in the distance as well.
What in the world is that?
Yeah, that's the Septarian of Zero. Don't worry about it. Tonfa Boy's got this.
I don't know.
That blue barrier that was surrounding the city before is gone.
But now there's something even more unbelievable in its place.
An azure tree?
Yeah, it looks like a tree to me too. It's got all those branches coming out of it.
I don't think trees so vast even exist in legend. Never mind in reality.
Yeah, there's something completely otherworldly about it.
Do you know what it is, Celine? I wish I did. There's nothing like that in any of the clan's legends.
Just what is happening over in Crossbell?
Lots of crazy stuff. But don't worry. An 18-year-old detective has it all under control. Of course, Vita would know all about this.
Now that's damn impressive. It must be over 2,000 arj tall.
Oh, never thought I'd come face to face with something that big in my lifetime. Life's just full of surprises.
Oh, this is the very essence of beauty. So this is the fruit of the Azure Zero project, a testament to the power of human obsession.
Looks like everything did go according to plan.
Yeah, but not for much longer.
Any other outcome was ever a possibility with my illustrious lord lending a hand.
So that showed up as a result of that phantasmal blaze plan of yours? And you're planning on spawning something like that over here, too?
Oh, dear.
That we are. What you see before you is a miracle born of human hands, made manifest by the Zero Child. The end of the second movement is finally nigh. Let the preparations begin. This story's finale is bound to be one to remember.
I can't help but wonder if their Phantasmal Blaze plan, also plans for the fall of the Septarian of Zero. Yeah, I bet that would be confusing. It's like, wait, what? I barely even know what Crossbell is. Why is there a big tree? Why is this important? I don't get it.
I wonder if it'll go how she and Campanella wanted to, though.
Bruh, what are you doing in the Imperial Palace?
Excuse us, Lord Rufus.
Oh, it's Claude and Edelgard.
Well, well. If it isn't General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius, I had thought you were still on the Western Front. Might I ask what brings you here?
Do you even need to ask? First Ruhr, now Berea. The Eastern Front is collapsing as we speak. I see no reason for us to remain in the West any longer.
I wouldn't go quite that far, General. As long as the West remains well protected, Heimdall will not fall. As for Nortia and the elements which sided with Duke Alberea, they could always abandon their neutrality. The war is still ours for the winning. That hasn't changed.
An impressive analysis.
By the way, would you happen to know anything about that vast tree that sprouted up in Crossbow? Is it even a tree to begin with?
Not really. No.
I haven't viewed it from up close, but the pictures were like nothing I'd ever seen. It could be completely harmless, but it's likely causing Erebonians in the East no shortage of anxiety just by being there.
I quite agree, and that concerns me as well. Still, Duke Cayenne insists its appearance was planned. There should be nothing to fear.
Really now?
I was aware he was affiliating himself with some suspicious society of sorts. Could the two be related?
Nah. It's probably nothing.
What happens behind the scenes is of no concern to us, I suppose. We are warriors. We live to fight on the battlefield. So, dear Chief of Staff, who is our next opponent today?
Getting right down to business, I see. I'd like for the two of you to defend the capital. Your opponents are to be the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions, who will be advancing upon it within the next few days.
Why do you know this?
Oh, is that so?
What? So they're risking everything in an attempt to take back Heimdall?
That is what I predict will happen, yes. I think Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex will prove to be enough entertainment for the two of you, wouldn't you agree? After all, only the best will do for the two strongest soldiers the Provincial Army has to offer.
All right, you win. You have my attention. The prospect alone has my blood boiling in anticipation.
I concur. Very well. We shall do as you say. This is sure to be a clash for the ages.
I was half expecting him to send those two after our group. I'm kind of surprised that's not what happened. So we're just not going to have to worry about them for now. Under Valflame Palace. Oh, it's the other prince, Cedric.
I had no idea all this existed right under the palace. Duke Cayenne, can I ask exactly where we're going?
There is no need to look so concerned, Your Highness. The place we are traveling to is to the center of this city. No, this country. And a place that governs a great power.
I don't like the sound of that.
It is where everything both ends and begins.
It's probably linked to the next Septarian.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Please, be careful of your footing. If you were to fall off the platform, you most assuredly would go splat and die.
Yikes.
Now, it won't do to frighten him. And I must say, I don't recall doing so ever being part of your duties.
Pardon me. I believe we're almost there.
Like how casually she says that. Yeah. Then again, what doesn't she say casually? She even accuses Reen of being a sexual assaulter really casually.
I've been waiting for you.
Vida Clotilde? The opera singer?
And a bit more than that.
What are you doing in a place like this?
Greetings, witch. I see that tree emerged successfully.
It certainly did. All that remains now is to continue the preparations here. However, let me remind you that under no circumstance...
If you would, spare me. You've made yourself perfectly clear on occasions past. I am hardly enough of a fool to attempt to defy commands from a witch.
What are the two of you talking about?
Oh yeah, she's a witch.
And why did you bring me here?
Patience, Your Highness. All will be clear in due time.
Why do I have a feeling Cedric's going to be forced to do something he doesn't want to do, or be used as a sacrifice of some sort?
Oh my. Could this be it?
This looks spoopy.
What is that thing?
It looks like a Gundam crossed with the Black Knight from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
What's this feeling?
Oh! So is he gonna be the pilot of the Crimson Knights?
Marvelous! Marvelous! This is the legendary demon said to wield 1,000 weapons. The Crimson Calamity, which was sealed away by Saint Sandlot and Dreikel's 250 years ago, and a fragment of the great power.
Wait, Saint Sandlot.
Testarossa!
That was Aryan Road, wasn't it? So then why is she cooperating and trying to revive this? I don't like it. Oh, glitchiness.
The Azure Tree?
Also, hello, Toval.
That's the name of the bizarre tree that appeared in Crossbell, then?
Yeah, I found it out from the guild branch over there. Things still seem to be tense over in their direction. No one's really sure what it's for or what it can do. Don't think it'll have any direct effect on Erebonia, though.
Well, I suppose that's good news. Sort of.
Still, people on this side of the country are understandably feeling uneasy about it.
Yeah, people have enough to worry about without a giant glowing tree sprouting up from out of nowhere.
Anyone would start feeling nervous at the sight of such a thing.
At least it should keep Calvert off our backs for a while, right? They're as clueless as we are on what that thing is, and they're not going to risk an attack before they know for sure.
Exactly.
Well, there is
In a
that.
sense, it's doing the same thing for us the barrier around Crossbell City did before it up and vanished. It's probably the best distraction Erebonia could ask for about now.
Oh, is that what your bracer instincts are telling you?
It doesn't take a bracer to think that, Eustace. If Calvert were to invade right now while the war's going on... True. The situation we're under is plenty chaotic as it is.
All we can do right now is keep doing what we always have, and gather information. I'm sure we can do something to improve the situation here, but we don't know enough to decide what that something is.
I'm with Gaius. Let's just take a deep breath and do the best we can.
That's the best attitude to have right now, too. One thing we could do is keep looking around for other Thor students. We could always use more help, right?
We still need more Zemurian ore, too.
Oh, that's right.
So hit up more
And
shrines.
there's still
Got
more
it.
spirit shrines left to explore as well.
Strangely enough, our best course of action is to simply continue doing what we've always done, albeit with renewed dedication.
That works for me.
Sounds like you've got things covered in the east, which means that all that's left for me is to wish you good luck. Take care of it. Okay, Sarah?
What else would I do? And you take care of yourself, too. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you before you reunite with your dearest Carnelia, now would we?
Yeah, would you just drop that already? Anyway, keep it up, guys. I'll be in touch.
Oh, there goes all my fun.
What was all that about? Toval's girlfriend?
It did sound that way. For further details, please consult a certain famous novel about a certain lovable scamp, now certainly available in all bookstores.
Ah, yes. I never actually got around to reading those.
Poor Toval. Anyway, should probably get to work. The best place to start would be checking the latest requests from Prince Oliver.
Okay, what we got? Canyon or Cantian? Good. Do you remember the scenic views of Aurochs Canyon? The days we spent there, so in love? Wait, wrong letter. Anyway, read, my good man. I've received word of a dangerous monster on the Aurochs Canyon path. Could you be a dear and take care of it for me? Sure, Prince. I want to hold a concert to show the people of Celtic that all is not lost and help them start to heal. Oliver is amazing, yeah. Fully agree. Would you be willing to aid me, Class 7? I'm hoping for Elliot's in particular. If so, please come meet me in Keldrick's chapel. We can figure things out from there. The trouble you helped resolve here in the Gram has, shall we say, unresolved itself and continues to worsen. We believe the cause may again lie within Lohengrin Castle. As such, we would ask your class to investigate it and see if you can resolve whatever the problem may be. Please contact us at the Le Gram Bracer Guild if you are able to assist us.
There's a request from Rosine about Keldic.
Yeah, if we can, I'd love to help her out.
Me too. It's the least we can do after all the market manager did for us.
I'm in agreement. We should try and help her if time permits.
Klaus also has something in mind for us, it would seem. And that being said, I think it'd be best if I were to accompany you for the time being.
I'd like to come along too, especially since we have the spirit shrines to worry about.
I am 100% okay with both of these.
Of course, Celine will be coming with me.
Both of these forced accompaniments.
You'll need both of us to get through the shrines, after all.
That sounds fine by me. Thanks.
All right then, let's go.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, I think it's slightly earlier than I've been ending my streams lately, but I think this is probably going to be the best stopping point I'm going to get for hours. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here and pick up back here again tomorrow, starting around 5:30 p.m. Eastern. But for now, I'm going to bid everyone good night. And so, as always, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, dudes.